Hello! Let's try this again. Welcome to Casual Gaming with Purpose. If this is your first stream or VOD, then welcome, and if not, then welcome back. Sorry if you were sitting there waiting for me. I thought I was live, and I wasn't. So I've been yapping. But I'm gonna yap some more. So today we're going to be starting our Forever Farm. I'm so excited. This is going to be a new series. It's going to be a pretty casual perfection playthrough, but with a little bit of a twist. I'm going to use some dice to help me set up my farm and also to bring a little spice of life to each week that we play it on stream. And so if that sounds like a good time to you, then welcome aboard. I'm honored to have you here with me. And yeah, without further ado, let me actually for real get into it. Hello Yoshi and Bulbots, welcome in. Hello friends and lurkers. How's everybody doing? Would be better if the frog was green like Link. That would have been perfect. You're so right. Bulbot's got a purple frog and a master sword from Nightbot. Yoshi got Excalibur and is a flute frog. Marvelous, marvelous. Excellent. So this is Roll for Forever Farm. This is a series that's very it's kind of a hodgepodge of inspirations for me. I am a big fan of D&D. I also you can see my player sheet was marked up from me previously thinking that I was live when I wasn't. And this is, yeah, so I love D&D, so that's a big piece of it. I'm going to be using the dice that I would use to play D&D to help me make some critical decisions, as it were, like critical anyways. And it's also a little bit inspired by other series, so I'm a big fan of Evolution's Forever Farm series. I've talked about it a little bit, and watching her play that series definitely kind of got the ball rolling in my brain for what my next thing would be in Stardew, and so this is kind of a nod to that. And also, I was looking online to see if anyone else had done like a roll for sandwich style playthrough of Stardew. I know that Wickedy did a series called Roll for Initiative, and that was a really intense challenge run. This is going to be quite different than that, but I would say that is somewhat like the progenitor of dice game Stardew interpretations. I also found one by Hey Safi that maybe is kind of closer. Mine is maybe closer to that. I'm sure there's plenty of other people who have done really cool takes on this, but this is just going to be my take. But I did want to just point that out, that, you know, it's not the most original idea in the world, but it's a small twist on it, and I'm excited to give it a go. You've started seriously cleaning up post-con. Let's go, Yoshi. I hope it's going well. I hope unpacking is going well too. If you're new to the concept of a Forever Farm, this is essentially, at least my interpretation of it, is that it is making a farm that you want to come back to. So you're going to play to perfection, and then probably then some. You'll keep playing it after. It's got a lot of life to it. And so in this particular iteration, I'm going to be using these virtual dice here that I made in Pico 8 to help me set up my farm. It's going to help me make some decisions like what gender I'm going to pick, what pet. It's also going to help me pick my farm type and the remixing of things. And then it's also going to help me figure out some like macro and micro goals for the course of the playthrough. So there's no particular timeline on this playthrough. I'm going to just kind of chip away at it as I like. Put in that casual back in the casual cozy. But there's going to be some loose guardrails to keep us on track and to keep us going, keep us coming back to it forever. That's the idea anyways. And so yeah, both of these sheets that you see on the screen are things that I made and they exist. You can download them if you want, or you can screenshot them and try it yourself if you'd like to. There's a link to the page, to my Buy Me a Coffee page, but they're entirely free. There's a link in the description. And same thing for the dice, actually. This is a little virtual dice roller that I made, and it exists on my itch.io, and there's a link to that in the description as well. The way that the dice roller works is that you pick the dice type, D20, 12, 10, 8, 6, or 4, and then you click and hold and it'll roll the dice, and then when you release it gives you your roll. So it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty bare bones, but it does the job, and this was more just an exercise in me trying to learn how to make something like this in Pico 8, but it works well. Works well for this new series, so we're gonna use it. And yeah, I think that's all the yapping. Ooh, thank you, Bulbots. Yes, there is my Buy Me a Coffee page in there, and a shout out for Yoshi. Thank you. So let's go ahead and jump into the game and start with setup. The one thing is that I get to start over. I basically get a redo because I thought I was live, and so I rolled some of these already. But we're gonna start all the way over so we do it all together. So we're gonna start with picking our, well, actually let's start with naming our farmer. I'm Cozy. This is our forever farm, and our favorite thing is dice, I say. I think so. Yeah, so let's start out. We're going to be picking our gender and our pet. So I lumped these together so we could use a D4 for it. So it's a combination. We can either have the cookie gender plus a cat, cookie gender plus a dog, money plus a cat, or money plus a dog. If you're not sure what cookie and money gender means, basically if you pick the boy gender in Stardew, you get sent cookies in the mail, and if you pick the girl gender in Stardew, you get sent money in the mail. So that's why I'm calling it the cookie and money genders. So we're gonna roll our D4. If we roll a 1, we get the first one, etc., etc. So let's see what we get. Let's see who we're playing as. A 4! That is decidedly different. That is decidedly different than what I got before I was actually live. So I'm gonna use, I got a 4. So we're gonna play as the money gender, and we're gonna use a dog. We're going to have a dog, excuse me. Let's pick them. And then for the type of dog, so this is something that I just realized, there's actually 5 types, or styles, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought there was only 4. So we can't use the D4 for this, but we can use the D6, and then if I get a 6, I'll just re-roll. But it'll follow the same idea. So if I get a 1, we'll pick this first style of dog, and so on and so forth. So let's see what the dice tell us. What's our pup gonna look like? A 6, so we re-roll. A 2! Alright, so we get this doggo. The little kind of German Shepherd doggo. Let me... This was a 2. You're gonna have to forgive my poor writing. I'm trying to write with my mouse. Okay, so those are those. We're gonna figure out what our remixing is now. Better name the dog Hans. We've got some time. If we can throw Hans into the mix, I'll have you all help me name the dog once we get them, if you like. You had a neighbor who used to have a German Shepherd. I love German Shepherds. They're so sweet. Oh, now I get it. I see what you mean, Phobos. So when you go into the advanced settings in Stardew, you have the option to remix your bundles or your mines rewards. We're gonna roll a D4 to see which, if we do any remixing, or both, or either, basically. So if we roll a 1, no remixing. Roll a 2, we only remix bundles. Roll a 3, we only remix mine rewards, and roll a 4, we remix both. What was your neighbor's dog's name, Yoshi, if you remember? Let's roll. A 2. So we're gonna remix the community center bundles. See, this was kind of where we get into, you know, spicing things up with this, because I don't typically play with remixed community center bundles, so that'll definitely keep things interesting for me, which is good. And then, so the last sort of thing that we should roll that's absolutely on this page is farm type. I'm going to talk about the other sections of the sheet as well. But let's do farm type first. Let me highlight the 2 that I just rolled. Perfect. And so for farm type, we're going to roll a D8. And this one's pretty straightforward. There's one number per farm type. Your neighbor's dog was named Cade. Lovely. Wonderful. I love that. So let's see what we get, chat. 4. Hilltop. I'm thrilled. I love the Hilltop farm. That is one of my favorites. And I do play on it often, actually, so I'm not mad about that at all. I'm also of the opinion that there is no bad farm types, so I would have been happy with whatever, but I definitely play on Hilltop Farm all the time, so I'm not mad about it. So that's everything for setup, and now for overarching goals. So we're gonna roll a few dice to figure out which giant crops we will grow over the course of our playthrough. I'm also gonna roll, so that one's gonna be kind of what we did with the dog style. We're gonna do or like dog type, I guess. We're gonna roll the D6 and then we're gonna subtract 1 from it. So if we get a 1, if we roll a 1, we subtract 1, that's 0. That means we don't grow any giant crops. If we roll a 2, for example, we subtract 1, we only grow the cauliflower, the giant cauliflower. But for the giant crops, we're going to do cumulative. So if I roll a 6, that means over the course of my playthrough, I need to grow all 5 of the giant crops. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, basically. Sounds good, Voltbots. So let's roll that. A 1. So no giant crops. No giant crops. And I should say, if we happen to grow a giant crop, then so be it. I'm not going to go out of my way to not grow a giant crop. It's more just that I don't absolutely have to grow one. So that's okay. We rolled a 1. 1 subtract 1 is 0. No giant crops for us. Rip giant crops, yes. Fun fact, there's a real hilltop farm in the UK. Ooh. And does it have a quarry full of iridium nodes? I love that. Well, no highlights go in that box in that case. Okay, and so now we take a look at the top right of the player sheet. The 2 other boxes next to the pet type here is the number of buildings we will have Robin build and the number of bouquets that we will give out. So I'm going to roll a d10 to determine how many buildings we're going to need in addition to our in addition to what we start with, basically. They can be any buildings. So I could build, if I roll a 10, I could build 10 farm, like, sheds, you know? I could build 10 wells if I wanted to. I just have to build the number of buildings. I would probably not do it that way, but yeah, that's the gist of it anyways. Hilltop is the name of Beatrix Potter's house. Oh my gosh, she wrote Peter Rabbit. I didn't realize that, Yoshi. And it is also a farm. Oh, I love that. You knew the movies, Voltbots? Yes. That's wonderful. I didn't realize that. That's really nice. Thanks for sharing, Yoshi. So we're gonna roll our d10. Let's see what we get. A 9. Alright. We're gonna have to keep that in mind, chat. We're gonna have to, over the course of our playthrough, we're gonna be building 9 buildings. So you can let me know which buildings you would like to see. I think probably we'll do at least 1 coop and 1 barn, but beyond that, we'll see what else we'll add. If you get a 1, can you only build 1 building? Yeah, well, you know what, Lily, great question. I hadn't thought of it. But I think, yes, like in my head, I think that's what I was imagining, was that like if I did get a 1, I couldn't build both a coop and a barn. I'd have to choose, basically. Yeah. Also, hello, friend. Good question. We don't have to face that issue. We got maybe a bit lucky, in fact. But on the other hand, we have to build 9 buildings. So, I'm gonna have to use my space wisely. And Hilltop is a pretty small farm. A pretty small farm layout, so I'm gonna have to get creative for sure. Recommend reading the books? Yes, they're so good, yes. Since they're in public domain now, you could read them on your channel. Ooh, yes, Yoshi, let's do it. That sounds good. I'll be there. And then so for bouquets, same idea. We're gonna have as many, we're gonna romance as many people as we roll. There's 12 bachelors and bachelorettes. This unfortunately does not include Krobus because I can't give Krobus a bouquet. But that doesn't mean we can't marry Krobus, or can't roommate Krobus, I should say. I don't have to marry everyone who I give a bouquet to. I just have to get them to 8 hearts, which I have to do anyways, because this is going to be a perfection playthrough. So, but yeah, we'll see. We're going to see how many people we date. So let's give it a go. 4. Oh, that's very modest, very respectable. So I haven't done any thinking about who we're gonna be romancing or anything like that. I said, you know, Krobus, we can always roommate Krobus, and that is true. I do tend to do that in my casual playthroughs. But this is up to the whims of fate, you know? We can do whatever we like. And then, so secret items. This one is another overarching guideline for the playthrough. If I roll a 1, I will only get the Galaxy Sword. So this one is another one that's cumulative. If I roll an 8, I have to get Meowmere. I have to unlock the locked boxes 3, 2, 1. I have to get the Junimo plush, the Junimo statue, Lewis statue, and the Galaxy Sword. And then 9 through 20 are the random secret items you can get from fishing. There is kind of a caveat rule here. If I roll a nat 20, I have to play on the beach farm. So we rolled Hilltop Farm, but if I do get a nat 20 here, that overrules it, and because there's only a certain number of fishing gets basically, and if we have to get all of them, then I have to play on the beach farm. So we'll see. If there's ever one where we're gonna roll a 20, this one would be an interesting one for sure. So let's see what we get. A 5. Not too bad. Very respectable. Very mild. All right. So we're gonna get kind of like the more standard of the secret items plus locked box 1. Let's highlight it. And then weekly seasoning. So I'm going to roll a d20 at the start of every stream from here on out. Well, every stream on the Forever Farm, I should say. Not every stream. And that will dictate whether we have a certain challenge that week or a certain like kind of micro goal, I'm calling it, like a small thing we have to accomplish during that stream. So basically anything that's like 10 and below is kind of like, I would call it a challenge. Yeah, it's a challenge. And it's just kind of like, you know, I tried to figure out like what would be the worst of the worst, and I think no buying would be the hardest for me. So I put that as a 1. So if we roll a 1, we're not allowed to buy anything that stream. And so we've got no buying, no selling, no harvests, no mining, no foraging, no fishing, no combat, no crafting. And then 9 and 10 were kind of inspired by Yoshi, and I think it was Ellie who mentioned, like, what if you're only allowed to buy things once in a season or only allowed to sell things once per week? So we've kind of got that in there. If I roll a 9 at the start of stream, that means I'm only allowed to buy once during that stream, so I have to be strategic. And same thing with if I roll a 10, I can only sell once during that stream. And then 11 through 20 are more like goals, like things that I have to accomplish. So I have to do a task that could either be on the bulletin board, or if we have special orders board, it could be a special orders task. I'm not going to include like the mail quests we get in there, because those I can't choose to take those, like they just end up on my plate. So it'll just be bulletin board or special orders tasks for 11. Tool upgrade means we have to upgrade a tool. We are allowed to upgrade tools before we roll a 12. It's just that if I roll a 12, I have to do an upgrade. And if there's ever a situation where I roll for the weekly seasoning and it's something that we literally can't do, for example, if we run out of things to upgrade, then I'll just re-roll basically. Same thing with like cave clear and quarry clear. Actually, for now, like we're playing on Hilltop, which is pretty serendipitous. That works well, so we can just clear that quarry in the meantime. But as we get later into the playthrough, I'll have the big quarry to clear too if we roll quarry clear. Same thing with cave clear. If we once we make it to Ginger Island, we'll have two caves that we have to clear during the stream. So yeah. Buy an animal. Could be any animal. Give 30 gifts. Change fits. So change our outfit in some way. If we don't have any extra cosmetic items, which I doubt we'll encounter, but we might, then I can always dye my clothing from Emily's dye pots. So that could be an option. If we roll a 19, then we get to decorate. That's kind of up to interpretation, and the extent to which we decorate can vary. And then if we roll a 20, we get to buy a hat from Hat Mouse. So yeah, that's the goal. We're gonna roll our weekly seasoning. Should we do that now? Maybe we'll get into the farm first and then we'll roll our weekly seasoning. I think that would make sense. What do you think, chat? I'm gonna hide the player sheet. I'm also gonna randomize my player the way that I normally would for like a speed run. I usually just randomize once and then I make them purple. And there we are. There's our cozy on Forever Farm with some dice. Sounds good, Bullbot. Sounds good. Yeah, I think without further ado, let's see our Forever Farm, and then we'll roll for seasoning once we're in. Fresh save, yes, so exciting. Hello, Andy, welcome in. How are you doing? I know, I love a fresh save. Good to see ya. So here we are. Let's roll for our weekly seasoning. I guess I should probably show you the player sheet still while I roll. Let's see what we get. A 7, so we've got a challenge on our hands. No combat in today's stream. We will not be fighting any monsters today. I feel like that is an okay thing to get on our first day on Forever Farm. I think we can manage that. So that doesn't mean we can't go to the mines. We can, but if I go, I can't fight. Like, I can't kill any monsters. So we will go to the mines, but no combat. No combat. All right. Here we are. Fresh save. Hilltop Farm. Let's set everything up. Let's move things around. Let's open our parsnip seeds. Ooh, it's like Christmas morning. I love starting a new save. It always feels so nice. We can move our bed to the door. We can move our TV next to our bed. This is the way. The list of weekly seasoning is also something that can change. So if you have any suggestions, the idea here is that the Forever Farm is something we keep coming back to. It's something that stays fresh and fun. So if we play it for a while, or if you think of an idea for like a mini challenge or a mini goal that can be accomplished in one stream, let me know, and we can always mix it up. We can always shuffle things in and out of the weekly seasonings. Yeah. And if you give something like this a go, it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly in line with those little sheets, but if you do something like this and you want to let me know, I would love to hear about it. I love hearing about and watching kind of new takes on the game, so yeah. And this is going to be something we kind of chip away at on Stardew Wednesdays from now on, but I'm also very interested in trying some other like small challenges and things on Wednesdays. We'll do the occasional speed run. We're going to try the roguelike mod on stream. I've actually tried the roguelike mod a little bit in my, not the roguelite, like roguelite, the longest year mod. I've tried it a little bit in my spare time, and I found that the first season was pretty easy for me, but the second season was really challenging. And so maybe if we do that on stream, maybe we will remix bundles or something along those lines. But if there's any other little things like small challenges like that, bite-sized challenges that you'd like to see me play on stream, please do let me know. I'd love to hear it. Let's go meet everybody. Maybe I'll leave some stuff. The one difficult thing on Hilltop Farm, other than the space, is that the water is kind of far away from the little planting plot next to your farm. Not as far as Meadowlands Farm, but a little far. So maybe one of our 9 buildings will be a well. Let's see. Let's grow one of everything and let's meet everybody. So we get a well, exactly, Yoshi. I think so. I think so. We need to build quite a few buildings. I think I might have missed my window to meet Elliot today. So we might have to meet Elliot tomorrow. Who should our 4 romance partners be, chat? Who should we bouquet? Maybe I should do 4 that I've never done before. I have never romanced Alex. I've never romanced Sam or Elliot. You know what? The list is too long for that. We certainly could, though. Hello, Pam. What's the gimmick today? Today, our gimmick is that we can't do any combat. So we're not allowed to... Even if we go into the mines, we can't fight. And I think I will go to the mines on day 5. So we'll see. We'll see how difficult that is. Yes. Elliot's a good one, to be honest. I'll have to... Maybe we should romance Elliot. Give him a chance. Maybe you could roll between the people you never romanced before. Ooh, yeah. I like that idea. Let me... Okay, yeah. Let me count. I won't be able to go meet anyone down there, I don't think. Yeah, I've never romanced Elliot, Alex, Sam, Haley. Alex, Elliot, Sam, Haley. Penny, Seb. I think that's it. So that's 6. So I could roll a d6 4 times, basically. Or however many times it takes to get 4 unique names. I like that idea, Andy. I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna make a note so that I do that. Alex, Elliot, Sam, Haley, Penny, and Seb. Embracing the theme. Yes, exactly. You've only ever romanced Leah and Abigail. Do you know someone who only ever chooses Leah? I like Leah. I've romanced Leah. I'm a fan. and the first person I ever romanced in Stardew was Abigail, actually, so... So we're gonna pick 4 of the 6. I'm trying to think if I missed anybody. I think that's everybody. Cause I'm counting the ones that I have romanced in my head. And I think that's everybody. Yeah, I think so. I think so. You'd pick Leah, but she hates pancakes. Who hates pancakes? Honestly. I'm so we also have to keep in mind that we have remixed bundles. So okay, so how is that going to affect us? We could potentially have to put spring onions in the community center. So let's see if we have any spring onions down here to collect. I very, very rarely do remixed bundles in casual playthroughs, so that's going to be interesting. It's gonna be a challenge, but in a good way. Definitely gonna keep me on my toes. Um, who are we missing? We didn't meet Elliot. We didn't meet Leah. We didn't meet Emily. Emily, come back. Did we meet Shane? I don't think so. Oh, I don't think we met Caroline either. Now we did. There's Maru. Does anyone else know? Evolution! Yes, exactly. Yes. Evolution's Forever Farm series was definitely an inspiration for this. Penny? Hello, Penny. We might be marrying you. No. Well, like, we could marry the person. We could marry one of the people that we give a bouquet to. I guess we might as well, huh? If we're gonna go through the trouble of romancing them. Do you like watching Evolution's videos, Voltbots? Shane, hello. Shane's hard at work, but hopefully that still counts as meeting him. It does. We are missing Elliot, Leah. Oh yeah, everybody up north. Okay. I think Leah comes to the saloon on Mondays, right? So I'm kind of tempted to just wait for her here. Although maybe I should go, maybe I'll go up north first so that I don't miss Demetrius. Ah, we're gonna have to do, oh, there she is. Leah, come back. Nice to meet you too. You like Emma's 100 Days series and Mega Expanded series? Yes. I've been really enjoying her Forever Farm playthroughs and also the roguelite streams and videos as well lately. This isn't creepy at all. Oh, you're good. You're good. Linus? And then we just need Elliot and Willie tomorrow, I think. And eventually, Razzie Daddy. I don't know if I have a specific favorite video in the series. Is that what you're asking, Volpots? I forgot that I was gonna need to plant 3 other crops. Hopefully the crows don't get them. We'll see. Let's fill our water too. Maybe we can clear a small path for ourselves here. Once we have more energy, we can clear some of this area and start to build a path as well. I'm kind of excited that we have the mini quarry. Technically, we did play on Hilltop Farm last, actually, because the processed geodes farm was Hilltop, but I didn't actually make much use of the mini quarry. Yes? Gotcha. Sounds good, Yoshi. We got our level 1 foraging up. I went to bed a little early, but didn't have any energy left, so we can check our luck. We don't really need to. Okay, let's roll. Let's do a roll. So we've got 6 bachelors and bachelorettes. So we're gonna say Alex is 1, Elliot is 2, Sam is 3, Haley is 4, Penny is 5, and Seb is 6. And we will roll a d6. We need to pick 4 people to give bouquets to at some point. There's no urgency, but we need to do it eventually. So if we roll a 1, Alex, etc. And if we roll a double, we'll just re-roll until we get a unique number. Does that make sense? I hope so. Let's see what we get. So we need to roll for 4 unique names, basically. A 2? Okay. You got your wish, Yoshi. We're gonna be romancing Elliot. Let's see who our second person will be. A 6. We're gonna be romancing Seb as well. A 4, that's Haley. We're getting all the meanie and aloofs, and I kind of like it. And let's see who our last bouquet recipient will be. That's we have to re-roll. That's Haley again. We can give 2 bouquets to Haley. A 2. That's also a re-roll. That's Elliot. I swear that it's random. 1 Alex. So we're gonna be romancing, or we're gonna be giving bouquets to Alex, Elliot, Haley, and Seb in this playthrough. Yes, we rolled a 4 for the number of bouquets we have to give out. So we're romancing 4 people. And there it is. I've written it down so I won't forget, and I'll make it, oh, we already did this. It's good luck today. We'll make it more official. An interesting array of people, yes. That is definitely an array of people that I would Well, there's a reason I haven't romanced them, let's say. There's nothing wrong with them. But they're not the type of people I gravitate to in the game. Which I guess makes sense. Let's check our mail. That should be Willie. Hello there, just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for ya. You got it, Willie. I will wait. We can go kind of in like close to noon, I think. I'm pretty sure Elliot leaves his house around like 11:30 or noon, I think. You're back, Yoshi. Some of it was put in the dryer for you. Oh, that's nice. If it was the right kind of stuff to go in the dryer. Hello, Tommy. Welcome in. Good to see ya. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hello, Ellie. Hello, friend. How are you doing? We're cutting down some trees. We're clearing some debris on our new farm. Should I plant the carrots? Can I end up with carrots in spring crops bundle? They grow pretty fast, so I'll hold on to them. We'll plant them once our parsnips are ready. Actually, I don't know. I know that Remix Summer Bundle can have the squash in it, but I'm not sure if spring crops can have carrots. You're good. What are we doing today? We are starting this is the start of our forever farm. I did some dice rolling at the start to set up our farm. So we ended up with remixed bundles as one of the things that we needed to do. So that's why I'm wondering about the carrots. And yeah, we rolled a whole bunch of other things. Let's see, maybe I can share the player sheet briefly. So this is what we rolled. We picked our gender and our pet. We rolled remixed bundles, but everything else normal. We rolled 0 for giant crops, so we're not going to be growing any giant crops. We rolled hilltop farm. We got the number 2 type of dog. We're going to have to build 9 buildings on our forever farm. We're going to have to give out 4 bouquets, so that's why we were just figuring out who our bouquet recipients are going to be. They're going to be Alex, Elliot, Haley, and Sebastian. Secret items, we have to get 5 down, so we have to get the Galaxy Sword, Lewis statue, Junimo statue, Junimo plush, and we have to unlock lockbox 1. And then at the start of every stream for our forever farm, I'll roll a d20 for weekly seasoning. Today we rolled a 7, so in this stream we're not allowed to do any combat. And that's what this is all about. We did. We missed you, but there's never any pressure, Ellie, so no worries at all. How did the dice do you? Honestly, pretty good. Like, all things considered, it could have been a lot worse. I feel like the dice were mostly kind, for the most part. With Remix, it is a possibility. Okay, so I gotta make sure I hang on to a carrot. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it. Might need those carrots. They can. Wiki says so. Okay. Good to know. Thank you, pals. I appreciate it. Let's make our way down to the beach. I was collecting these so that we could make some field snacks. We will inevitably need them. When we, especially if we can't fight back in the mines today, we're definitely going to need a food source. The wiki says so, but they grow quick. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. How are you doing, Tommy? Are you on summer break? If you don't have to say, but I hope that you're having a good break if you are, and if not, I hope school's going okay. I have not yet, Voltbots. I have not. You know what? I'm not. It's not even in this instance. It's not even that I'm forgetting. It's just that I haven't been watching much of anything these days beyond streams. Hello, Willie. I don't know if that cutscene counts as meeting you, so I'll meet you now. Should we get some catfish bait? Nah, we're too poor. I'm gonna save my first cast for tomorrow because I mean I'm worried about the fishing bundles that we get with remixing. We'll see how that goes. There's some really tough remix bundles, so I'm a little nervous for what we get, but there we go. We met everybody. The new farmer we've all been expecting and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. You are going to be my boyfriend. One of many. You're on summer break. Also love the blue skin color, thank you. She's trying to be purple, but it is a more blue tone purple for sure. For sure, for sure. No, you're good. So what shall we do today now we've met everyone? We have to give someone a gift. I don't have anything to give Elliot, but maybe we should start off strong by giving Elliot a gift. Do you think he likes oysters? I don't think he likes oysters. Maybe a flower? Maybe I can get him like, I know that there were dandelions. What if we do some dumpster diving? Maybe we can find something good in the trash. It looks purple to you. You might be colorblind. You're good. It's hard, honestly. Color is weird. I'm also a little bit colorblind on the like blue gray spectrum, so I don't know. That's the closest to purple that we get in the options that we have. We'll try giving him the dandelion. It might set us back in our friendship, but it's early. We've got time to fix it. So when I was thinking about what I would try to accomplish each season, I was initially thinking, oh, well, maybe I'll try to like complete all the spring crop and spring forage bundles, which is probably still doable, honestly. But because I'm gonna have to wait and see what the remix, exactly what the remix gives us, because, well, we'll see. We'll just wait and see. There's some bundles that are pretty tough to complete, but I think the crops probably, I think it is not too bold to say each season we should minimally complete the season specific forage and crops bundles. Where the heck did that man go? I'm gonna have to learn all of their schedules. How long will stream go on? Good question. Usually I stream for about 2 hours or so. So probably till 9 p.m.-ish. Another hour or so, probably. Okay, well, Sorry, Elliot. No gifts for you today, then. Here, Lewis, take this. That's very nice of you. Okay, he wasn't mad about it. Now we have some money. What else? It's 2 a.m. where you are? Oh my gosh. Just can't let this purple being get a hold of a weapon. Yes, we don't need another William. Don't worry, no combat this week. Let me, well, I guess I'll just keep everything. It's fine. I didn't mean to put all of those away. I meant to sell. I must have just sold one of each. We'll keep clearing. We'll make our way over to our little mini quarry. You're in Hungary. Oh, that's right. So you're like, yeah, that makes sense, actually. Full bots with the dad jokes. Coal is good for us. What other seasonal goals would you like to see? I do want this to be like a pretty casual playthrough, so you know, I'm not gonna complete the vault in spring, probably, for example. I mean, no, I don't think so. That's a little too grindy. I'm hoping to not get burnt out on this farm. That is also part of the goal of Forever Farms. And coming back to it. It was a little funny. It was a little funny. I liked it. I laughed. Maybe I didn't laugh, but I was laughing on the inside. Well, I don't have enough energy to cut down a maple tree. Also, don't think we have any other maple trees. But we do have this. This is a nice... Wow, that's a lot of copper. Let's see if we can go find a maple tree somewhere. So we can make... I guess I could eat... I could have eaten one of the leeks that I just sold. I can eat something. Some sort of forage. Hello, Sapphire. Family dinner's over. Have to go back and watch what the roles were. Yes. And a cozy RPG. Welcome in, Sapphire. How was dinner? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's good. I can eat these. We only need one. Let's stock up on the energy we do have. And go get some copper from the quarry. Quarry's a good boost to mining XP in early game. Yes, I so agree. Although I must admit, that's a lot of. I feel like I don't often see quite that much copper on like the very first pass of it. Feels like a lot. We've been blessed. It was good. Might be biased because you cooked baked pasta. Ooh, yum. Oh, that sounds good. It's a very pasta heavy day in the zeitgeist. We were talking about pasta in B's chat earlier, and I gotta admit, I'm kind of craving pasta. Friendly reminder to do the stream-based gambling. Yes. If you would like to, you may. You can try exclamation point roll or exclamation point take this. Maybe focus on one person's friendship per season. Ooh, yeah. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea, Ellie. 4 seasons, four partners. Ellie is a bois bois frog. Let's go. And a rain day, so we don't have to water. Oh, sorry, Clint. I skipped you out of instinct. We're gonna do some fishing today. We're gonna try to catch a catfish on our first catch. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? We're too poor, Pierre. We're too poor. Tommy is also a bois bois frog. We've got twins, yes. Sapphire got the dark saber and is a purple frog. Let's go. I think Volbots was also a purple frog today. Marvelous. On that note, Sam has a hard event that only plays in year 1. Ooh, so we gotta prioritize Sam, is what you're saying. Did we roll Sam? We did not roll Sam. Sorry, Yoshi. I think while you're doing laundry, we rolled. I'm gonna be giving a bouquet to Alex, Elliot, Haley, and Seb. But we can still try. I mean, we're gonna have to get We're gonna have to get hearts for everyone at some point because this is a perfection playthrough. So, in that sense, we can still try to get Sam's year 1 heart event. That feels like a very good goal. Are there any other bachelors and bachelorettes that have like specific year 1 goal heart events like that? Usually go for Haley or Abigail in your runs, Tommy. That's not a catfish. This will be my first time romancing Haley. But I have romanced Abigail a couple times. I like her hair. That is also not a catfish. I'm getting catfished by the catfish. Ellie got a shovel. And Tommy got a green lightsaber. Let's go. Very nice. There's never any pressure to do those, by the way. They're just there for fun. A shovel, yes. The shovel was inspired by blueprints. But since then, we've had Mina the Hollower come out, so it could also be inspired by Mina the Hollower at this point. You can get a lot done with a shovel. Not really twinning on this one, no, perhaps not. So the reason that I'm going for the catfish for my first catch is that you can't miss your first catch. And a catfish is kind of hard to catch when you have low fishing level. But I do have to get it on the hook in order to catch it. So that's why I keep canceling out. We've got time. Smart. I learned this strat from watching Leela Lepin do community center speedruns because she uses this strategy for catching the pufferfish as her first catch in those runs. And I was like, ooh, that's very smart. Because the pufferfish is such a pain to catch too. My Discord doesn't seem to be working. Oh, I think the link in the commands, I think you're right. I think that one doesn't work. I need to update it actually. But this one, oh, that's the same link. Why would that be the case? Let me see. Let me get you a fresh link. I'll have to figure out why that's not working. Thank you for letting me know, Ellie. I appreciate it. You think you're already in the Discord? I think so too, Tommy. I think. But same thing, never any pressure. Always welcome, but never any pressure either. You once saw a guy use the same tactic for the legend. Oh my gosh. Oh, how do you do that? Like, how do you get... Was that Argon? My brain just went through like 1,000 possibilities there. And I was like, I feel like you'd have to get your level up by crab pots and then... Which I think Argon did in her Master Angler Challenge. That might be it. No, I think it's just a salmon. Can you get salmon in spring? That might have been one, and I threw it away. Sounds like something our Argon would do. Yes, I think so too, Ellie. Because to catch the legend, you have to have a certain level. So you'd have to get a certain level maybe from crab pots, and then this might be it. Nope. Just a very weird smallmouth bass. Oh well, we'll just have to catch the catfish the hard way. Oh well. I think we already have that one. I knew it wasn't spicy enough, but I also was like, I don't know. Fish ponds with fish from trash. Ah. Oh, that makes sense, Andy. Oh, you were trying to find the command for hydrate. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate it. And also, thank you for the reminder. You too, chat. Make sure you're staying hydrated, having snacks, taking your meds if you need meds. Who else can we catch? Let's find out. Reset the day. No, I'm just kidding. It's really not worth it. I believe in our ability to catch a catfish. I believe in my ability to catch a catfish. It'll just be a struggle, but we'll just get the level. We'll just have to get our levels up and it'll be okay. Bird, yes. The bird command is on a cooldown. Let's see what we get from our treasure chest. Geodes. We can never escape the geodes, chat. I should have bought that catfish bait, but the thing is that I didn't have the level anyways, so it wouldn't have been useful to me. We can always catch the catfish in the fall, too. We don't have to catch it in the spring. We got time. Let's sell the fish we don't need. Actually, I don't know if ocean fish is remixed. There's so much I don't know about the remixed bundles. We're gonna find out together. Now, who's that? It must be... I mean, it can't be an eel. Right? Is it? Oh, it is 4. Well, that was a very punctual eel. I feel like it was like exactly 4. That's so funny. I was like, it's moving like an eel, but it's too early in the day. But it was not, in fact, too early. Right on the dot, yes. And we got our level up. We'll just keep fishing here. I think eel are pretty decent XP, so we'll just keep fishing. Just keep fishing. I know in the fish tank we can get, like I know specialty fish can be replaced, but I don't know if any of the other ones get remixed. I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, I see the bubbles. Can I get there? Cucumber, maybe? Oh, that was a weird sardine. It was fighting for its life. Oh. No, stop. Oh my gosh, by the time I hit them, they'll be gone. Love how Sebastian is just standing in the rain. He's very moody. Once he said that he started walking away. He was like, don't look at me. I don't want to be perceived. Holy geodes, what is going on? flounder. That's too far. Oh well. I wonder if I could I thought maybe I couldn't cast far enough if I was standing straight in front of it, but maybe I can. Yeah, I was making it more difficult than I needed to. Typical. Let's fish by the big rock, since we're here. That one eel came to say hello, and then the rest were like, nope. But we have had quite a few chests, which is good XP too, even if we're not catching particularly difficult fish. How far do you think I can make it in the mines on the 5th if I'm not allowed to fight anything? Because I feel like... Well, first of all, what am I going to do if I hit an infested floor? I guess I'm going to go home. But then also, like, I feel like a lot of my progress when I normally do the mines comes from getting ladders from monsters. Am I streaming tomorrow? I am not, but I will stream Friday night. We're gonna play some Mecha Chameleon as a community on Friday. I guess it'll be... Oh no. It'll be very late Friday night, though, for you, Tommy, but, yeah. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday right now. Monday is Mystria Mondays for now, and Wednesday is Stardew, and then Friday is like a variety hour. We just finished our Sea of Stars playthrough a couple weeks ago. So for now, we're just kind of kicking it. I have a few games in my library that I've been meaning to play, so those might become my Friday games for the time being. Unless anyone has a very specific request, in which case would be happy to try to play a different game. That seaweed will get us home. Most of your wash is dry, Yoshi. Let's go. That was pretty quick. That was really fast. You'll think you'll join for a little bit, but have to go now. Yes, no worries. Take care, Tommy. It was good to see ya. Rest well. Have a good sleep. We could sell these. Yeah, why not? Rebel against the geode necessity. Yeah, we don't have any energy. I was gonna go cut trees, but we don't have any extra energy to spare. We got our fishing level 1 at least. And some decent money. Eel sells for 127. Good to know. Oh, but that's also gold quality. I wasn't sure if eel were good money or not, but now we know. About average. Terrible luck. What shall we do with our terrible luck, chat? So far, we've been spared by the crows. We can go empty our quarry. Oh. I'll just keep clearing. Can't really do much with SP4 on a bad luck day. True. Maybe we should make the rounds and give a gift to all of our future spouses. Oh, on Spring 4. Yes, yes. That makes sense. Could you hear the wheels turning in my brain? I was like, SP4. But you're so right. We can't do too much. Oops. Let's break these. I think I'll leave the regular rocks for now, because these take 2 hits, right? Yeah. I'm not sure if that's a great use of our energy. Okay, so I know for Haley, we can give Haley a daffodil and she'll be pretty happy, I think. Or minimally, at least she'll be neutral, I'm pretty sure. So let's start there. For the boys, I have literally no idea. Seb likes Frozen Tears, which we don't have. I guess we could have got one from one of the Frozen Geodes I just sold. Hello, Hans. Welcome in. Hans is a rainbow frog. Let's go. And a purple lightsaber. Very nice. Very nice. How are you doing? How is the apprenticeship? I hope it's still going well. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna get a daffodil. Probably over here, if anywhere. You're doing good. I'm doing well too, thanks. Excited to be playing a new farm. Always a good time. A gift for Haley, who I don't know when she leaves her house, if ever. Our resident bat, yes. Apprenticeship is going well. Sleep still has to get with the times though. Oh boy, I bet it's been, yeah. I can imagine that's been tough. A tough adjustment. I'm glad it's going well though. And I hope the sleep falls in line soon. Oh, you're good, Ellie. No worries. Welcome back. I hope you had a good drink and snack. Anything else to give? I don't think we have anything that people would like. Alex is a really tough person to gift. I know that much. He likes complete breakfast. You got gifted on melons. Yes, you did. It was not me. That was Lucas. Lucas gotcha. Do you know Lucas? I think, yeah, probably, maybe. Arctic Sloth. Okay, I don't know where she is. I have to do my homework after stream and find out where everybody goes. I have to learn everybody's patterns. Yes. Oh, sounds good, Han. Sounds good. At the fountain. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. I've decided I'm going to organize my clothes today. I'll have to throw out all of last year's styles to make room for the new ones. All right. We found her. Shall we do some more fishing? Speed boost. Don't mind if I do. Nyum. Maybe we can fish at the lake. Bread? Oh my gosh. We're being blessed by garbage despite it being a terrible luck day. Yes, you're exactly right, Hans. You all know each other. Ah, yes, that makes total sense. Europe is much smaller than we think, right? Well, we gifted at least one person. Maybe Haley will be the person we romance in spring. Because at least I know one liked gift, which is the daffodils. And I don't know... Alex is kind of just tough. Like, I can't think of... I was like, I don't think there's going to be a good season to gift Alex. I'm just going to have to do it. Elliot... would be an okay... I mean, both Elliot and Haley would be okay for fall. Because they like fall stuff. I can just eat raw fish if I need to. But I think, yeah, let's go for Haley. She has a spring birthday. Maybe we'll dance with the Flower Queen. It's possible. It's possible. Okay, that cements it. Let's do our best to romance Haley in spring. Finally, the type of rain you can play in, Sapphire. Not cold and no lightning. That sounds like a very... Oh, right. Where am I going? Not over there. We yearn for the mines. My feet take me there. German and Swedish, practically neighbors, true. If they're good swimmers, yeah. We'll try to romance Haley in spring. Or at least we'll try to get it. We'll focus on Haley as one of 4 in spring. And the boys will just have to wait. Seb is like pretty easy to gift because, like, I mean, Frozen Tear, the only downside for Frozen Tear is that, like, it's something that sells well, so you don't really want to just like give it away, but it's okay. We're not min-maxing. We can give our partner the fancy stuff. Yeah, the only thing I know that Elliot likes is pomegranate. So maybe we need to invest in a pomegranate sapling at some point. Check the saloon every day for a complete breakfast if you want to go for Alex. Ah, oh, you're behind. No worries, Lily. That's a really good idea for the daily um daily dish of the day. Huge brain strats. I will absolutely be doing that. We can stockpile complete breakfast. You got me, Elliot. Elliot likes pomegranate, crab cakes, and squid ink. A man after my own heart, actually. I love crab cakes. But those are tough gifts. We don't get the recipe for crab cakes until year 2. I don't think we can get crab cakes as a dish of the day, but maybe we can. Squid ink we can get from the mine, so that's not too bad if we get down to where the squid kids are. There he is. I have nothing in my inventory for you, Sebastian. Applehead, a new achievement. We caught 10 different fish, which means we get to meet the hat mouse, which is good because if we roll a d20, we gotta buy a hat. You don't share your crab cakes. The all-day speed boost is too precious. Yes, Andy. Agreed. What's that cutscene where Willy has a bunch of crabs? Oh yeah, what triggers that? That's early, right? I feel like that's in the first season. No crab cakes on dish of the day. Dang it. No crab cakes for Elliot then. Not till we reach Skull Caverns. Then he can have all the crab cakes he wants. I don't think I can catch a largemouth bass here after 7 p.m. We'll just keep fishing. Salmon dinner is there too for Alex. Also, he's not so bad in the end in terms of gifting. I always mix up whether he likes salmon dinner or sashimi. So that's good to know that it's salmon dinner. Hopefully that will stick in my brain. Gold ore? Oh my gosh. Who even needs to go to floor 80 in the mines? Elliot loves lobster too. That might be a bit easier to get early on. Ah, yeah, that's doable for sure. We just got to get our crab pots going. That's good to know too. Okay, let's go home. We don't have very much energy. He only loves those 2 things and the Jack Be Nimble book. Oh my gosh. Oh, he is pretty particular. Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Thick comes from trees or just anything, just anywhere. We can try to stockpile Jack Be Nimble books. I'll read the first one and then I'll just collect the rest. That's good to know too, that he likes those. I'm kind of tempted to sell this, honestly. Because what are we going to use it for? Like, it's not enough. It could be enough for like 1 quality sprinkler, which like realistically, nah, it's fine. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it, I think. We keep soggy newspaper trash. We keep Joja Cola. If we were romancing Leah, I would keep driftwood, but we are not. Keep those for for bundles and sell the rest. Might as well. We'll get more. We'll get more. You had teriyaki salmon during your trip? It was really tasty. Ooh, that sounds so good. That sounds really good, in fact. Tomorrow's the day we will go to the mines. And no combat allowed. Level 2 foraging? Level 1 mining from breaking rocks. That's good. That means we have cherry bomb recipe. That's really good, actually. Having cherry bombs before you even get into the mines is really handy. Went to a restaurant on the coast this weekend that had loaded baked potato clam chowder. Oh my gosh. That sounds divine. Was it good, Lily? You didn't get it, but will next time you go back to town. Sounds good. Keep us posted. And we've been, oh no, oh I skipped it. Oh no. Okay, guess we're not naming our dog. We can name it at the statue later, right? The instinct, the speedrun instinct to skip the cutscenes. I gotta break out of it. Snooch is a great name. Don't get me wrong, Snooch is a great name. But maybe we can rename the dog later. Snooch is not a bad name. Hello, Snooch. What a good pup. I'm glad the fates brought us together. We can harvest our snips. We didn't lose anything to crows, which was really nice. Renamed to Snoochie. What about Stanley Tucci? I'm gonna take all of these and just keep one. I'm gonna plant these before we go. Death to Smoochie? No! Marnie rolled the name for us. That's true. That's true. It is randomly generated, at the very least. That's so true, Andy. Put you on the big screen while you fold laundry. Hello, laundry. I'm on the big screen. Harvesting with normal scythe. It's a movie? Death to Smoochie is a movie? Oh my gosh. I did not know. I love that. What is it about? I will look it up. Yeah, harvesting. So I was not actually harvesting, but the reason that we do that is that it makes it faster. So if you use your scythe and animation cancel, you can basically cancel the picking up animation. So if I right click to pick up, and then in very quick succession I use the scythe and hit animation cancel, and it makes it so that I can pick things up faster, if that makes sense. So the scythe isn't actually doing anything in terms of like, it's not actually harvesting anything, but it does kind of look like it is. It's got Robin Williams and Edward Norton in it. Huh. Work chat today was like, how come kids get read so many books and get prizes in the summer? Need an adult version? Yes. I know. Give me my gold stars. I'm with you, Sapphire. Hello, Val. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. I should watch it. It's a cult classic. Okay. Noted. I will add it to my list. Also has Danny DeVito in it. Okay, okay. I will definitely check it out. I love a cult classic. I'm gonna leave those up here. They're not particularly good. Not particularly good for energy. I'm actually gonna leave my sword up here too, since we're not allowed combat. Which feels a little silly, but I just think instinctively I'm gonna try, you know? And I have to make sure I don't accidentally do that. I should have brought my copper with me. Copper and, there you go, Hans. You got there. And coal to make bombs. Good, made turkey lettuce cups for dinner. Just relaxing with Fields of Mystery now. That sounds lovely, Val. Don't slime me. I have no weapons. I'm not here to fight you. No combat allowed. So if you're wondering why I'm going in with no combat, it's because for our weekly seasoning we rolled a 7, which means that I'm not allowed to fight anything. Oh, but I want this. I also didn't remix mine rewards because of our dice, so that means I can't get a glow ring on floor 20, which kind of stinks. Jon Stewart is also pretty present in the movie, it seems. Oh my gosh. No way. I can't believe I haven't heard of this movie. It sounds like it's got quite the cast. You haven't watched it? Oh, you're just looking at the wiki. Gotcha, Hans. You're playing Minecraft now? That sounds awesome, Ellie. I hope you're having a good time. We're gonna reset. Even though we can't use the club, we will reset for the club because there will be a day that we can use it. So we're gonna get the club on floor 5 that's here for us. And then maybe we'll drop that off at the top too. Don't worry, Slime, you're safe with me. Maybe I'll keep it, because I can at least use it to like break crates. I just have to be good about not instinctively killing anything. Death to Smoochie is a great movie. Okay. It's coming highly recommended. You hate Fields of Mischief since it's not ported. Oh no, Lily. Oh, I think they're working on it, but I know that kind of rings hollow at this point in time, doesn't it? That special slime taunting us with the forbidden loot, right? It was like, I'm keeping this from you. I mean, we've made better progress than I was expecting to make, if I'm being honest. But it is a great luck day, so that makes sense, actually. I was like, the ladders have been pretty kind to us. Yeah, I'm gonna go back around the other way. I'm mostly just gonna avoid monsters as much as I can. That's a lyric from the movie? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. You've convinced me. This is gonna be a little tricky. How am I gonna break these? Okay. No. You can keep that piece of copper. It's fine. I don't need it. It's fine. I also have to make sure I don't accidentally kill a bug. Because they're so fragile. I very well could accidentally kill a bug. Let's see what's in this chest. I think we get boots, right? Boots. Wouldn't research it too much, just watch it blind. Okay, okay. That is good to know too. What is the, oh no, this is really bad. Not being able to fight those guys is pretty bad. Because they get out of hand really quick. Okay. I was trying to time it so that I could break it without without hitting the fly. Pacifist run? Another club, in case we didn't get it on 5, I guess. The cave carrot is good too. We can eat it if we have to, or I can keep it for exotic. I'm trying to also make sure that I don't accidentally hit a crab. Oh no! Okay, that was an accident. That was an accident. I'm doing my best, chat. I'm doing my best not to hit them. I guess they don't do that much damage. They're just a bit pesky. It's a lot of kiting. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna handle it if I get a swarm floor. Holy copper. We can make a bomb for this. It might hit those guys, but I feel like that doesn't quite count as combat, right? I don't know. Well, they certainly saw it as a threat. There's a free. You'll head to work. Take care, Hans. It was good to see ya. I hope work goes well. Thanks for stopping in. So good to see ya. Okay, I just want to make it to 20 and then we can call it for today. Well, actually, yes. I was gonna say not today in general, but actually yes, today in general. This will be the end of stream too. The grubs were like, beg to differ, yes. This means war. This means war. It's so funny. Let me also actually break these. Because there was one over here too. And I think they're 80 gold each, so that adds up. It was hard. It is hard not to fight back. Oh, I hope there isn't a free in the middle on this floor. Okay, let's run ahead and see what we see. There is a free, but it's not in the middle, so that's good. And we even have enough energy and time to run home. Should leave my sword at home on no combat day. I think so too. I think so too. This was our first day, so so I had the stuff with me, but I think I agree, Lily. I'm gonna, I guess I could also like make a chest here and just like leave it in the chest, but yeah, generally speaking, I agree. Let me take these back home with me and I'll leave that. I feel like we got kind of lucky. We're getting kind of eased into it because like no combat today was kind of tough, but it was like the enemies aren't too bad. But once we get to the lower levels, if we roll a no combat day, it'll be really tough. But that's okay. That's part of the fun. I'm here for it. And the nice thing is it's not like, you know, it's not something that I have to do it like every single week until we reach perfection or anything like that. It's not that kind of situation. I was gonna sell these. We'll probably get more. Oh, I could have brought the bread with me. Was I gonna sell anything else? This. And I don't think so. I think that was everything. I'm kind of holding out. We should open at the start of next week. We'll open CC and then we can find out what we're dealing with in terms of bundles. What are we doing on Friday? Yes, Free for All Friday. We're gonna play some Mecha Chameleon. So if you have Mecha and you want to play, you're welcome to join. I'll probably share the info. I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do that. I was going to share it in the Discord, but I know not everyone's on Discord. So, I mean, minimally the information will be on the Discord for like the server, and that'll be on the day of. But yeah. Me sell hats? Okay, Poke. Come to old house, Poke. Bring coins. You bet, friend. And we're not doing Joja. And none for Gretchen Wieners buy. And none for Morris buy. We got our level 1 farming. And we made a little bit of money. I would say that was pretty successful. We'll probably get more done in future weeks. Today was a lot of setup, and I kind of knew that. I knew today would be a bit slow. Because we had to do all the dice. We had to do all the rolls and all the good stuff. So, but next week we'll dive right in. We'll roll our D20 at the start of stream next week to figure out what our weekly seasoning is, and then we'll just keep on playing some good old-fashioned Stardew next Wednesday. One of your favorite movies, Val? Me too. I love Mean Girls. Still haven't got Mr. Val to watch it. Oh my gosh, he's missing out. If you made it this far with me, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate ya. Welcome to something new. I appreciate it a lot. If you hung out, if you chatted, if you lurked, if you're watching the VOD in the future, thanks for being here. B was saying the G for money isn't gold, but you tried to tell her that Hat Mouse asks for coins and you can have gold coin, bars, and nuggets. Technically, Hat Mouse asks for coin knees. No, you're so right. You're so right, Lily. And the money stacking makes metal noises. This is true. This is true. That was fun. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Thank you. No worries, Curls. Never, ever need to apologize. Thank you for being a lurky turkey. Let me go to the thanks screen. I'm going to be going over to Locke. I'm so excited. Locke is back. Locke Vanessa is back. So if you want to join me over there, you're welcome to. And Yes, drink your meds. Yes. Thank you for being here, chat. I will be back Friday with some Mecha Chameleon, and if you want to play along, you're welcome to. Um, and yes, Locke is back. Locke is back. So excited. And yeah, if I see you then I will see you then. And if not, I will see you when I see you next. Make sure you take care of yourselves, chat. Eat, drink, and be merry. Rest if you need rest. Take your meds if you need meds, or order them if you're running low. And be kind to your bodies, be kind to your minds, because they love you, and so do I. Goodbye.